I had a nice little all my bills paid. You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep it right. Shit, they was trying to make sure I went to jail. They scooped, hey, they went and took all my stuff. Took everything. Shit, you knew what y'all done. Yeah, they hitting that tooth even inside the house. I'm sitting, hey, I sleep on the front door. I say, Lord have mercy. But that's what's going on. My boy said, man, I got PTSD. He woke up this morning, he said, man, I got PTSD real bad, man. I said, wow, maybe he killed me or something. Then he could be, it's just he got PTSD. Nah, I hope, man, he don't kill me. I'm praying. He said, I got PTSD. I said, man, what do you think we can help to get you right? He was like, yeah, just got to work on it, man. I said, yeah, man. A lot of people got it. I mean, I don't know what it really consists of, but I think it just consists of just, I guess, what, just having a, a, a blame thing or something, just to say, hey, well, I got PTSD, so when something go bad, because I'm sitting here, man, I've been shot in the head, I done fell off scaffolds, I done, man, been shot at multiple times since a child. I done been jumped. Nigga, I done been at school, 2 truckloads full of dudes coming. And my mama tell me, why you run? She tell me why I run. You know what I mean? Pretty amazing what's going on, man. I wonder if I ever treated anybody like they came over my house and needed that. Nah, I ain't never did. Matter of fact, that house that I lived in Vegas, my condo in Vegas that kind of looked like this. I had my boy, and him and his family didn't have nowhere to go, right? I'm on the run. I'm on the run, but I still got bills and everything else, right? I'm on the run. So, but for nothing. But I don't want to be back in jail. That's the whole thing. You feel me? I don't want to be back in jail. So I'm like, man, what do I do? You know, I done got robbed and messed around, was on paperwork. They put a warrant out for my arrest. So I didn't want to go and holler about it because I didn't know how that was going to turn out. I didn't feel like being back in jail, and I had just got back out, so I didn't want to do it, man. So I ended up running, but I ended up having a spot in Vegas, and one of many spots in Vegas that was robbed. But so my buddy, you know, I used to always go over his house and stuff, stuff like that. And so I'm like, okay. His wife, his girlfriend, they had been together. They was living together, but they had lost their place or whatever. Something they was parting for whatever reason. I don't know what was going on. She was really working and taking care of stuff at home, and when he had got out or whatever, you know, put him up, made sure he was right. You know what I mean? Let him have a little spot to stay. So end up, his uncles and all them is like straight police. Like, they cool. Uncle Doug and all them, right? So end up, I could wake up, man, from taking a shower, and I still be having black stuff on my body. Is that crazy? Like, what the heck is this? But end up, um, so I was like, man, he was in like up in like San Bernardino with his family. She was kind of like, oh, and he had the kids, but I don't even know how we was. I mean, I don't even know. So I was like, man, you guys can come up to my spot. I mean, I had like a 3 bedroom, 2 bath, or whatever. But I was like, you come to my spot, get on your feet, you know what I mean? And help me out and kind of watch my house for me. So end up, because I was gone. I mean, my bills was high, so they was so high where I didn't have a choice to really be at home. You know what I mean? You know, I did, but it would be like, it would be more or less like I'll be at home for like a week or a weekend or a few days and I'm gone. You know what I mean? So I end up getting them. No, I got her, went and picked him up in San Bernardino with the kids, went to my house up in Vegas. So we was up there or whatever. I helped him out, look out, make sure you had like $1,000 before I left because I had to go, but they didn't have a car or nothing, right? So I didn't. Well, I had a rental, you know, but I was driving it. So end up, you know, I mean, oh no, I had my daughter and my daughter's mom with me, and we went and picked him up with the baby's mom and all that. So we kicked it like for the weekend or something. I don't even remember, but we kicked it, barbecued and everything, swam and all that, right? So I'd end up sending them back home, my baby's mom and my daughter, right? And I sent them back home, and but I had to go. Oh, the reason I didn't take them all the way back to San Diego was because I had to go to LA, right? So I just kind of like sent them back home from Vegas. But I think I was still in Vegas for like a day or two. You know what I mean? No, you know what? How did that? I don't even remember because I had a couple other girls or something. No, I hooked my boy up. He didn't have the kids at first when he was at the house, right? I don't even know. I don't even remember how I went. I went and picked him up. I had my daughter. I don't remember. I can't even remember how that went. But end up they was staying there. So I ended up having to leave. I can't really remember how it went, man. But I left him, and I had to go. I hate them. So I had to go, right? And end up, I leave. I'm on my way down the freeway, right? He called me. He like, hey, man, them folks came to the house. She called them folks. I'm like, what? I'm like, for what? He like, oh, we got into it. She started tripping or whatever. And I'm like, What? Like, what? So I'm like, so what happened or what's going on? Oh, they came and I guess they got into it. I don't know. They basically, I don't know, but they was back together. I don't know how that worked. They end up parting. So I was like, man. So I was like, man, shit, you gotta go. I mean, what do you? I mean, I didn't know what else to say. Like I don't know. But it's not even. It's in my folks' name. You know what I mean? In my family's name. Like they let me go on and get the condo. I mean, I was paying all the bills and everything, but you know, like I'm like, damn, like, yeah, the police come to the house. Like, what the hell? I ain't had near a problem at my house. You know what I mean? So they left or whatever. Then all of a sudden, the house, I went back to my house like maybe a week later. Everything was gone. I'm talking about I had brand new Versace shirts I ain't even never put on, like $5,000 with the price tag still on them, right? Everything gone out the whole house. No, 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 no. I never even went back to the house. My uncle ended up calling me, right? My uncle ended up calling me and saying, what he say? He say, not my Uncle Chicken, but my cousin's dad, right? He's like, hey, did you move out? I'm like, did I move out? What you mean, did I move out? I just paid my bills and gave you the. No, I had owed my uncle like 12,000, right? I owed him like 12,000. So I paid that before I left, though, right? So when I did that, I stayed for the weekend and then I left. And I'm like, what you mean? Did I move out? I just gave him $11,000. I mean, you know what I mean? What do you mean? Did I move out? That don't even sound right, right? So that was strange. He said he went in the house and the refrigerator was open and it smelled real bad and uh, uh, what did he say? What did he say? He said some. I don't know what the heck it was, but I'm like, it's kind of crazy, man. So I'm like I can see, man. It's like I don't know what they be putting spray tan lotion on me or something. But I'm like, how would my I can feel my feet, my foot, like like my whole body. But he ended up saying like, oh yeah, something had happened, right? I don't know, man. It was the stupidest thing in the world, man. It was weird. Yeah, I'm sitting in the jacuzzi, man. Cause my boy, I said, man, I don't want to be. Hey, my boy, but he didn't have a bed or nothing. He had his own rooms, everything, His children had their own room. And him and his girl had their own room. They had 2 rooms for free. All I told him, man, I said, man, get on your feet, do what you need to do. You ain't got to pay me nothing. Are you in the bloodlines too? I said, you ain't got to pay me nothing. You just got to, all you got to do is just, is that the spray bottle? That's the spray bottle. But, so, I mean, I don't know. He was in a cool situation with his uncle, and he had his kids there, which I didn't try to break that up or nothing. I just thought, he wanted to be with his girl, I'm sure, I wasn't forcing him to be with his girl or nothing, or, I mean, I was just like trying to provide a situation for them to be able to be together with their little family, you know what I mean? But not put myself in a bad situation, you know what I mean? Can I join you? Nah. What are you talking about? Living with who? What are you talking about? Ain't nobody letting me live with them. Don't you think I'd have been doing that? I mean, my boy blessed me, you know what I mean? I mean, I don't know what is a blessing nowadays, But what I'm saying is, I told him all he had to do was buy his own food, right? I said, buy your own food. I mean, he got 3 kids. He get like $1,000 food stamps. You know what I mean? Like, why would you be mad for buying your own food? But I don't know. You know how people, when things go bad though, like girls and just people like maybe be talking to other people and shit, I'm trying to go get my car. But I hope my car don't get took because they see me in the swimming pool trying to soak my bones for a second. I made sure I was right at the door when it opened. You know what I mean? He chilling. Oh, yeah. I ain't got the money. My car costs $700 to get fixed right now. If I take it to the dealer, $700. It's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. But these people, they using people, man. I don't be using people. I don't use homeless people or try to make people in bad situations. But basically, my question was, have I ever opened a door for somebody, and once I opened the door, I played games with them or did something? Now, I've had where my first apartment, not my first apartment, but well, me and my boy had an apartment together, right? When I was like 17. And then me and my girl had a place together too, But and then I moved in my baby's mom, which wasn't my baby's mom at first, but we had a bad relationship. It was a bunch of bull crap. And I'm like, how did I sign up for this? When I started really paying attention to it, I never caught on to that. because I seen it so many different times until I really went into the ministry, and I was just like, basically, even if I see or feel or hear, I'm just not gonna do nothing, right? I'm just gonna try to. I mean, it's a few things that probably didn't go good where I was like, like, you know, I don't know. It's crazy though. I wonder what it be. It's kind of weird. But my eyes feel weird and they look puffy today. Is that crazy? And black stuff. But I don't know. I took it. But I was just wondering. I'm not doing well. But hey, it's so weird. Before I even put my swimming trunks on, I wash them out. Before I even put some underwear on, if I close my eyes, I'm washing them out. That's how bad it is. But make you think like, like somebody just you sprayed something in my underwear or something. I'm just saying, like, fuck it. I mean, I'm trying to understand that one. Like, you know what I mean? But if you don't know, you really can't, or you spray some of them in your body or something, you know what I mean? Nah, I ain't got no crabs. Why would I have crabs? For what? I don't be having that problem. I just make sure I just wash them out before I put them on. That's all. But if you go to sleep and that stuff start itching but I will wash my underwear and close my eyes and wake up and put them on just to see and wear them. And every time it be the same thing. I say, okay, that's what's going on. They can get in your storage and do it. They can do it however they want to. A lot of weirdo stuff. You know why? But I ain't never even had none of these encounters. It's weirdo stuff to make you do something to somebody, and then you're gone. That's all it is. They want you out the way. I can see somebody want me out the way. They don't want to pay me my money. They don't want me to be okay. They don't want me to be. I mean, you playing with my teeth. You playing with my life, my safety. You've been doing that for 30 years. My money, my finances, 40, 50 years. But it's always been another reason why. You know what I mean? Always another reason, another reason, another reason. It's always some other bull crap, some other bull crap. Sometimes you don't even have to tell nobody what you went through and you'll see it. That's like what I was saying with the situation with, I don't know, too many, I don't know these people that would probably just go out their way to like child rapists. Do you think they're directed to rape a child, or are they? No, I'm saying more or less like, do you think like people direct them to do that, or they do it on their own? I'm saying in the majority of it, it would probably be that somebody directed them to do that. You know what I mean? Just like if somebody was to put a hit on you or to try to kill you or hurt you or destroy you or just disable you a little bit more. You know what I mean? I mean, you probably could get it done for $20 a rock. Well, they do it on their own, huh? Why though? What do you think would be the reason? Hey, I got an organization and don't nobody want to help me. That's the strangest thing in the world. Nobody want to help nobody else, and they been homeless and toe up, and but don't know. And my ministry, when I came in it, I was okay. You see what I'm saying? I was very okay. So so it's just it's hard because the world is built on. I mean, everything that you see is built on people helping people. I mean, that's just some normality. You know what I mean? That's normal stuff. You know, and people destroy people too. People kill people. People hurt people. People are manipulated most of the time, though, too. You know, what would make somebody do something that never done nothing to them wrong? Just say, hey, if I've known you since you was 15 years old, but you always been respectful your whole life. Anytime you seen me, everything. And where the nigga now? I know he let me in the pool, but I said, man, let me get the key to the pool. He said, man, I'll let you in, man. I'll let you. He said, I'll let you in. He didn't want to give me the key fob. That's my boy. I said, yeah. My boy said, I'll let you in. I'll let you in. But he used to work for Garfield. The murder's ball shut off. You know where the bubbles are? I don't even want to ask these people. They might come FBI or something. Nigga, goddamn boy. Yeah, he spray some waterproof weirdo stuff on you and stuff. Unreal. But I gotta make a few phone calls. I'm gonna call this. I'm gonna call this lawyer. They made me sign these papers a month ago. I don't even know what's going on with the case. It's unreal. So what I'm gonna do is call them. I called them yesterday. It was on hold. You know, so I'm gonna call them today. I called them this morning. They wasn't in yet. So let me call them. All right. I've been calling them down there every day. Been on hold. They keep me on hold for 30, 45 minutes with it. I tried. It didn't work, though. I tried to do the little stream. I tried. You do the stream and the spray bottle come out. The spray bottle will come out. So the stream ain't even good towards the spray bottle. So I don't know. I don't know what creates that. I forgot my boy. Steve. Stevie. I forgot. He used to live in the neighborhood. He used to live in the neighborhood. My grandma's, his brother's house. I never even knew. My boy had just told me. I was like, man, I never even knew you was like in a bad situation that whole time. Never said nothing. But he always worked. You know, like he worked at Garfield when I went there. That was like a continuation school. But it kind of went bad from there too. That was because my grandfather's girlfriend worked there. She kind of went off on me one day. But I didn't say nothing, but I had called my grandmother and told her my grandma went off on her, and then after that, it was all bad. I talked to her a couple weeks ago, you know. I would see her like when my grandfather come get my mom or something, or if they might going to eat with my mom or something, or going to the casino, I might take my mom up there or something, you know. But other than that, we hadn't really talked in years, you know. But I just be trying to like, cause she worked for the school district. I thought about her when Kaiser, man, I woke up, man, they tried to, they gave me this medication in Kaiser at San Marcos. And man, they gave me this medication, right? Knocked me out immediately, right? Man, I was in pain. And they woke me up like, hey, you gotta go. It's a checkout time or whatever, right? And I'm driving though, right? And I'm like, so I went and sat in the lobby. Security come, right? They like, yeah, you gotta go. I'm like, man, I'm not going nowhere, man. I mean, I'm like, what do you want me to do, man? They just gave me some medication, like, got me. I mean, I thought they was gonna go on and give me a bed or something, you know? They like, yeah, but it's time you gotta go. I'm like, nah, man, I ain't going nowhere. So, end up, I go and get in the car, right? Crash out. They could wake up, felt like somebody put a pole in my butt or something. Is that crazy? I said, wow, ain't that a bitch? But that's the type of goofy stuff going on in the world now, man. You know, hey, message them, talk to them, try to call Kaiser, see what happened, why, right in front of the camera right there. Kaiser San Marcos. Is that crazy? That's weird though, like my whole body feels sticky today. It wasn't sticky last night. What would have created that? She like, damn, a nigga that took my shit off, took my clothes off on me while I'm asleep or something and sprayed some shit on me or something. Hell, what the hell, man? I don't know, man. Nigga ain't never came to my house, and I don't know. I had my cousin. He would always come over, right? He would be with me since he was a kid, but he my older cousin. But whatever I eat, he eat. Whatever I buy or whatever I'm doing, if whatever. I mean, he at least knew how to dress a little bit to go to the nightclub or whatever, or something to hang out. But I mean, I don't know. But hey, most of them dudes was stealing from me when I was asleep. They probably wasn't doing nothing to me in my sleep, like they was stealing my work and my money and stuff. Ain't that crazy? I didn't know though. I didn't know until something had happened. I never knew it and didn't really put it together right then and there until later. You know, it was all stealing from me. All of them. But like I told you, I gave my uncle $11,000. Yeah, I woke up, man. My back was like hurting so bad. I'm like, dude, I'm coming in this jacuzzi for a minute. You know what I mean? Like, extremely bad. But last week, hey, I felt like I couldn't even move this arm. But I could feel like, it felt like somebody probably like stuck me with something in my back. And I could feel it was like real tight, just like right around the cup of my little, my back right here. And it was like real tight. I couldn't even move my arm, right? Like I could move it, but if it felt like if I would have moved it fast, it would have just ripped. I don't know what it was, so I went and took a shower. It still didn't help. I thought maybe it was something sticky on me, I was like, maybe it's something sticky on my back. Somebody poured something on my back or something, right? No, nah. But I mean, it's telling the truth of what it is. I mean, I got kicked out of my offices and everything with my bills paid for nothing, not for something, for nothing. Every house that I had been robbed. But the way it didn't happen, it's just like, or, hey, my last spot, I took my furniture, my leather couch, down to the consignment place down in Old Town. I told them I wanted like 1,800, right? They just gave me what they wanted to give me. I'm like, how you just gonna give me what you want to give me? But if you broke, you can't do nothing about it. I should have took them to court. But I'm learning, the take them to court thing. You know what I mean? But a lot of people do things because they think you're illegal and you can't do nothing about it anyway. So if somebody's stealing your money and all that and you're illegal, you probably just not even knowing they doing it. They may think you do know. I wasn't counting the money like that. You know what I mean? I was just having and creating and making sure you know, try to put it together, but shit. I seen my folks the other day, man. But yeah, man, you gotta stay safe around here, man. You be the man. I'm trying to tell you what they got going on. Oh, man. This ain't normal though. You know what I mean? It's not normal. I don't know. I can't really tell you. I mean, they be switching my flip flops and all kind of weird smoker shit, like just dope fiend type shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. You dig? Hey, I'm gone. My clothes, all kind of stuff. You know what I mean? But it's been going on a. Just think about it was going on when I had $5,000 shirts in my closet. So now it's just going on just to be done to forget about who stole the $5,000 shirts and all my stuff out and my jewelry and everything. Come on, man. Or my folks that took that 100 or that 200,000, or this. I gotta worry about them type of people that's, and it be your own family though. Be your own family. I ain't talking about no stranger. I'm not talking about a stranger, man. I'm talking about somebody that's seen you since you was a baby. I can't make this up, homie. But they never liked you. Sometimes it just be like that. Hopefully they grew to like me now, even though they didn't destroy me. But I ain't never did nothing to none of them. Nobody. None of these people. Yeah, you in my room, videoing me in my room, and I knew it though. I knew that was happening because of. I knew it was happening. Because when I started seeing weirdo stuff happen, like I'll be laying in my bed, talking, just minding my business, talking on the phone and stuff. I got my little cousin coming, jumping on me in the bed and junk. My little cousin, I mean, that's cool, but I'm like, no, what are you doing? Like she would just be coming, jumping, just keep coming back there in my room. And I'm like, what the heck? Like, why you keep doing that? I mean, that's my little cousin. I love her to death. You know what I mean? But I'm like, I know y'all got that on video too, right? Because I heard about it. But wasn't nothing on video but me telling her no, she can't be all up on my bed like that while I'm laying on my bed. You know, which I got in trouble, I'm sure, for that too. Because if you don't allow them to get you in trouble the way they want to get you in trouble, they're going to have some more trouble for you. Now that's deep. Wow. Which is the little girl's mother that was her father that did that to me in Vegas, you know. So I don't know. And then I got to see him at the karate studio. I tried to holler at him like, you know, I don't know, maybe I should have just put him on the mat and worked him. But I'm like, why would I do that? I can't do that. It's like an uncle, you know what I mean? I can't do that, you know, out of respect. But I guess shit, you better start doing stuff, like stupid stuff. It's already happening to you, you know? And don't have like probably your protection around too. Yeah, they gonna turn your guns in and everything. You ain't got nothing but your guns to protect you. You been having guns your whole life and ain't nobody been bothered by you. Your whole life. Nobody been bothered that been around you. But then now they destroying you. Shit, they gonna tell them about them guns too. So they can get you up out the way. That's all it is. Ain't nothing else. Just get you out the way. That's all. It ain't nothing else. Just get you out the way. That's the program. You know? That's the program right there. But her dad accused you of, huh? No, nothing like. Matter of fact, I seen my little cousin's pops one time in East Dago, like one late night. He was going to the house or going somewhere. I don't know where he was going. He was probably grinding, handling his business or whatever. This is years ago. I pick him up, give him a ride to wherever he was going. I mean, I'm sure he got a car, you know. He was just walking at the time or what. I don't even know, you know, to be honest, but I didn't ask him. But nah, nothing like, I mean, we cool. Me and the baby's dad, we straight. We been cool since we was youngster, and he from the hood. You know what I mean? He from the hood, but I mean, we always been cool, you know? But no, that's my little cousin, you know what I mean? But you don't supposed to be jumping on my bed, playing in my bed, jumping on me like that. That's not normal. You don't do that. Not a little girl. Now, if we was joking and playing and wrestling and messing around, but I was on the phone at the time, I was trying to take care of something, you know, it wasn't really the time to be coming in and jumping on me on the bed like that, you know. But everybody was like in the front or whatever, and she, for some reason, she just kept coming back there, coming back in my room, and I'm like, why you keep coming back here like this? Nah, but it wasn't that I was trying to be mean. You know, it was just like, don't do that like that. You know what I mean? And I'm glad that I was being responsible as a mature young man to explain to my little cousin the way that I was supposed to, you know. But you got some people that's just probably put themselves in so many bad situations, you know, where they've been in so many bad situations where putting you in a bad situation with them, it ain't that big a deal. I don't care. Especially if you got it. If you got the paper and everything too, shit, they don't give a fuck about you. And that's the God honest truth. I mean, it shouldn't be like that. It's the morals and everything that change, you know? I mean, the values, or they I guess they make it seem like, I mean, I'm not gonna go shoot my friend and say, you know, I was just doing it so they'll think that I was your enemy. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna do that. Oh shit. I don't think that's it. You know where the jacuzzi, the bubbles are? Let me go ask. She's been ignoring me like a motherfucker, bro. You know how to oh shit. You know how to work the bubbles? You know how to work the bubbles?
Oh, there should be a button right above that red button. Push it.
Oh, in there? In that little case?
Yep. No, don't open it. There's a button above the case.
That little silver one.
Yep.
I was pushing.
So random.
Oh, it's random? It, yeah, so stuff like that, you know. But I don't think it's working. It might be oh shit. Uh-oh, I should have did that. No, that ain't the one. She said don't touch that one.
It just takes a second for them to turn on.
Oh, do you hold it?
What? Just yeah, hold it or like press it.
Okay.
Sometimes they really honestly don't work.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know.
What?
Yeah.
They be like, they probably don't really want nobody to come be. I know. Oh, it worked. It finally popped off. Yep. Yep. Thank you. But uh, I mean, I wouldn't go shoot you in the head or something and say I was just, I just wanted them to, just so they know that we enemies. You know, come on, man. I'm not gonna go, you know, do something to you, you know, playing with you, you know. I mean, I don't know. That don't make sense. Does that make sense? Yeah, I'm not gonna. If we ain't talked about it, I'm cool on that. Hey, I gotta make these phone calls.